guys, what's up? I know I haven't made any tutorials for a while, so I'm starting to get back into it. And today we're gonna start with some basic stuff because I know a lot of people are trying to get into VFX, but they don't know where to start. So I know there's a lot of Muzzle Flash tutorials already, but you know, everyone has their own style of doing it, and I'm just gonna teach you guys how I do mine. So we're gonna cover three basic techniques here, if you can call it that. First is the, well, first it's gonna be the obvious, like, frontal look, where the muzzle flash is in front of the gun. It's always in front of the gun, but you know, the camera is directly in front of the flash. And then we're gonna cover the side view, which is a side view, of course. And then some obscure views, like for this one, you can see the guy's head's kind of obscuring the sides of the flash a bit. And this one as well, where the camera is behind the gun and our character is firing at something here. Ooh, what is this? This is funky. Okay, so let's just get started really quick. First, we're gonna cover the straight angle. So let's take our footage. And if you guys didn't know, I'm gonna be using Action Essentials from Video Copilot. If you don't have it, try and get it because it's a very good resource, especially for doing action films. So anyway, let's just find a point in which our actor fires the gun. So about here. Add our muzzle flash straight. Begin bracket to line it up. Place it correctly. Change the blending mode to add. I like using add because it gives really bright color as well. But you can use screen. I know some people like to use screen. It's a bit fainter, but you know, whatever works best for your scene. Sometimes you have to use add. Sometimes you want to use screen. So whichever looks better. I think I'm just going to use add. Now the general rule of thumb that I use is that the muzzle flash should be about 1 to 1.5 times the gun size comparatively. So this is a good size, maybe a bit bigger, but if you do it too big, it'll look, well, overpowered. So I think this is about fine. So that's pretty much all there is to it for the front view. It's very easy. You just place it where you want, and then yeah, that's it. Okay, I know that in the original shot I have, there's some fake lighting going on and obviously some color correction as well. I'm gonna cover the lighting in another tutorial, guys, because there's several ways to do it, and I don't want to drag on this tutorial for too long. So let's just move on straight to the side view. Again, let's grab our footage. Where is it now? Here it is. Take out the muzzle flash. Let's find the point in which our actor fires. Okay, there. So hit begin bracket. Now you need to rotate this. You can do that by either rotating it, pressing R, bring up the rotation property, and then it's rotating it to the correct angle, like so. Change the blending mode to add. Scale it down about 1.5 times the gun size. So this is about cool, and yeah, that's it. Okay, now moving on to the last one, the obscured angle. Again, let's find the point of firing. So about let's just have it when the guy starts to fall. So yeah, about here is fine. Get our muzzle flash again, put it in, begin bracket. Okay, now the first thing we want to do is just position it where it would be if you're looking at it from the other side. So probably about here. Next thing you're gonna do is make sure you have this layer selected, the muzzle flash. Turn off the eye switch so you don't see it. Press G to activate your pen tool, and then just draw around the parts that are supposed to obscure the muzzle flash, like so. Press F to bring up the feathering, maybe put it up to about 5 or 7. I'm going to use 7. change the mode to subtract, not add. Put it back on and you'll see that oh yeah, we forgot to change the blending mode, that the muzzle flash is now behind, front and obscured by our actor's hands, but in reality we actually just masked it out. And this is definitely a bit too much of a flash. Maybe scale it down, but when you scale it down you can see that the mask also changes size, so you might want to scale it down first and then mask it out. But actually this looks okay. Yep, so that's about it, guys. That's the three main muzzle flash compositing that you're probably gonna come across doing your action films: front, side, and then an obscured angle like this. This is also how you would do your first person shots, like for Freddy's future first person shooter, for example. You have to mask out all the muzzle flashes so that it appears, you know, in front of the gun instead of on top of it. Alright, next tutorial we're going to cover how to do the fake lighting, ambient lighting. So stay tuned for that, guys. Cheers.